The alien general laughed. The sound echoed across the bridge of the Rax Dominion flagship. A clicking, layered sound produced by three mandibles snapping together in amusement. Around him, officers joined in, their bioluminescent crests pulsing with mirth. On the holoprojector, a human refugee ship drifted helplessly, engines disabled, hull breached. Inside, cameras showed what the general found most entertaining. Humans crying. They leak fluid when emotionally compromised. The general said, wiping one clawed limb across his sensory plates. An evolutionary flaw, broadcasted across the sector. Let their fleet see what weakness looks like. A junior officer hesitated. General, the humans have gone silent. That only made him laugh harder. Of course they have. Species like this always beg first. Then they whimper. Silence is simply surrender delayed. The transmission was sent every day. Across the stars, human worlds watched as civilians huddled together, as a woman clutched a child and sobbed, as an old man tried, and failed, to stand between Vrax soldiers and the ship's life support controls. The general leaned forward. He said to the screen, "It will not save you." The Galactic Accord chamber erupted into chaos. Human delegates did not shout. They did not protest. They stood one by one and quietly disconnected from the network. Within minutes, every human embassy went dark. No signals, no transmissions, no emergency broadcasts, just silence. The Vrax analysts celebrated. Psychological collapse, one reported. Total communications failure. The general approved a toast. "Then we finish this quickly," he said. "Deploy occupation fleets. Strip their outer colonies. Humans will be absorbed within a cycle." But something strange began to happen. Today, human fleets, once noisy with constant chatter, trade signals and overlapping command nets, went completely dark. Not destroyed, not retreating. Sensors detected no hyperspace wakes, no energy signatures, no traffic. It was as if humanity had vanished from the galaxy. On the bridge grew nervous. 2-3 days later, the first Vrax border outpost stopped responding. No distress call, no explosion, no debris, just absence. Then another, then a shipyard, 30,000 personnel. Blinked off the network mid-cycle. The Vrax Dominion scrambled fleets, flooding space with scouts. They found human ships. Drifting. Cold. Powerless. Not wrecked, disassembled. Every weapon removed. Every engine core extracted with surgical precision. Crews gone. Not killed, missing. The general stared at the reports, mandibles tightening. "This is impossible," he said. "Humans lack the coordination for this scale of operation." A sensor officer spoke, voice shaking. "General, we are detecting something new." The stars began to move. Not warp, not hyperspace. Something older. Space folded inward as massive silhouettes emerged. Human warships, but unlike any ever catalog. Matte, black holes absorbed light. No insignia. No active emissions. Thousands of them they did not broadcast. They did not threaten. They simply arrived. Every Vrax fleet found itself surrounded. Today, for the first time in his long career, the alien general felt something unfamiliar. Fear. A single transmission cut through the void, routed directly to his command throne. Human audio. "Calm. You laughed at our tears." The voice said. "That told us everything we needed to know." The general straightened. "You are outmatched," he snapped. "What control more systems then?" "Why no," the human replied. "That's why we didn't come to fight." The stars dimmed. Every Vrax ship lost power simultaneously, not from attack, but from absence. Energy vanished, siphoned away by technologies that did not burn or explode. The human vessels moved among them like shadows. Boarding teams arrived, not soldiers. Archivists. Specialists. They took command codes, navigation maps, industrial schematics, genetic vaults. The general was dragged from his throne and forced to his knees before a human officer wearing no rank. "You will not be executed," she said. "You will be remembered." "Remembered as what?" he hissed. She activated a final projection. The crying humans from the refugee ship, now safe, treated alive, the child sleeping peacefully. "Remembered," she said, as the reason humanity chose silence, that the Vrax Dominion did not fall in fire. It fell in quiet. Shipyards ceased to function. Fleets became inert metal. Trade routes collapsed when navigation data vanished. Entire generations lost access to spaceflight within a single standard month. The galaxy watched in stunned horror as the Vrax, once conquerors, became planet-bound. Harmless, humanity reconnected to the Accord 1 week later. No victory speech. Only a single statement recorded and archived. When humans go silent, it said, it is not surrender. It is restraint. And when that silence ends, the galaxy learned what follows is judgment. The alien general never laughed again. No one did.